Hello, welcome to a new project I'm doing. This is BioEnchanted, and today I'll be starting a blind let's play of a game that seems kind of interesting, called MacFarlane's Evil Prophecy. The MacFarlane, as you will shortly see, is based actually from Todd MacFarlane. He seems to be the graphic designer of this project, as you can see here. So we'll see what he has to offer, shall we? I quite like the animation in this intro, it looks pretty good so far. The use of colours is pretty striking too, with the yellows really popping and things like that. I'll keep quiet for most cutscenes, but this one's in attract mode, so I'm fine, I think, here. Apparently spawns here too. So far visually it's kind of interesting. So we'll see how it plays, shall we? Seems like we have quite a lot of different things we can mess around with. But we'll go for story, of course, so we probably won't ever unlock anything in these multiplayer things yet. And I don't have another person to play this with, so I'm on an emulator, and, you know, the way things work. So, let's go from the story, shall we? Play on normal, see how things work out. A lot of shit going wrong, isn't there? A lot of text going on here. A lot of backstory. Generally, from what I can tell, it seems undead rising all over the continent of Europe, and people trying to work out how to stop it, and no one's been successful so far. Quite like the music, though. Seems like a non-Christian kind of book of Revelation situation going on, so that's kind of interesting. Prophecies overhaul of the end of the world are kind of generic, but yeah, they're a dime a dozen for a reason. It's because they're popular among many religions, so it's not surprising there'd be another one about this one as well. I hope not all of the cutscenes are like this. This is kind of not particularly engaging when it comes to getting you into the story. It is a very clear violation of tell, don't show. Well, show, don't tell, I mean, of course, you know what I'm trying to say there. Well, we've gone through the 3 warriors then, so is that still more text quote to go? Do we get to select one and do something? So to summarise, end of the world prophecy, Hans knew what was going to happen, or at least recognised what's going on, and he's assembled 3 warriors to put a stop to it. It was fairly straightforward, didn't really need like a million years of text scroll to go through that. I like Logan's design, it's just a big wall of muscle and chains because it's a Todd MacFarlane design. Kinda curious where they're going with the power of science thing. What's he gonna do? Okay, that sounds kinda cool. He's kind of an electromancer. So, this seems fairly interesting so far. There's the attack button, of course. Jump is B. Can't break the vase, unfortunately, but there you go. X and Y don't really... well, square and triangle don't really do anything right now. Not really much going on with the menu there, but here we go. Okay, we have a bit of a summary there. It was really interesting to remember that, so we'll just kind of mess around with that a little bit, work that out later. Got some collectibles there, and a bit of a stage select there, so let's see what we can do, shall we? I want to explore the mansion first, see if there's anything interesting here. Here we go, we have a bit of a saving thing, that's going to be handy. Now we know what the saving looks like. Okay, and that's how you switch between characters. You go to a save thing and press the directional button, and then you're playing as that person. Oh, it cycles, it's left and right, I see. Switch back to the pirate. And we'll just see how things work out from there. So let's leave the house and see what we can actually do, shall we? There's a Lordo map. So let's investigate this statue, shall we? So we need to seek 4 great sages. There's our plot hook so far. That's good to know. I'm going to be switching between the characters as we go just to see how they all fight, but I haven't fought as any of them for now. So. Okay, and of course each of these does different things for different persons, so let's switch to Warrior of Magic. I believe must be this guy. Yep. And he gets magical sub-weapons, that sounds interesting. But it looks like they all get their own sub-weapons then, I guess. We'll see how that works out when we get to that. Of course, he has a wider range than the big guy. And of course, one of these is probably the Warrior of Science, maybe this one. No, that's Warrior of Light, that's the girl, so this is the Warrior of Science over here. It looks like, yeah, electricity, that makes more sense. So the gunsmith is actually, gun wielder rather, seems to be our healer from that part then. Fine. Okay, so R2 is a magic attack, that's fine to know. So let's start exploring, shall we, see what we can find in this area. Okay, we have to go the other way right now then. Switch back to the pirate like I mentioned I would, just to... because he's the first character it gave me, so I wanted to just see how his combat goes. We have a tutorial over here. Cool. Okay, X square X. What? Like circle X, well I think it wasn't. Must be the other one then. Must have mapped it incorrectly. Really? Double check that one. Because when I'm doing X circle X. There we are, I see what I'm doing wrong there. Oh, come on. I know what I'm doing wrong, I'm accidentally hitting circle twice somehow. Come on, I'm pressing the circle. Leave the X lower. There we are, that's what I wanted trying to do there. A little finicky, but fine. That's what I was accidentally doing, so that's fine. We'll just need to know what to do there. X circle, okay. Come on, idiot. There we are. Now we've done the tutorial, let's move on, shall we? See which directions we can go in, which ones it's not letting us yet, that kind of thing. So I guess this means we have to finish him off with her, even if we can do damage with him, so that's fine, good to know. Oh, that's a fun move. Seems kind of interesting so far. Didn't even know that was the thing that was going to happen, I guess. Okay, that's a pretty cool attack that he's doing there. Don't know what could have done with the compatibility thing there. I didn't even know that wolf was going for him, but yeah, fine. Oh, that's a pretty great attack, actually. Okay. So square's a special attack that does the bullets. That's good to know too. Oh, he has a bomb as well. Wow, there's some interesting stuff going on here so far. Go for that again. So let's switch to him then and just see how things go with him. Very nice actually, he's got some really cool moves going on with his wide-ranging attacks and everything. The main problem I'm having is it's hard to tell in the mini-map where you're supposed to be going, really. It's obviously meant to be just killing everything, because that's the point here. Kill all the underlings, then kill the werewolf. I quite like the way everyone works together as well, that's kind of neat. There we go. Of course, we need to go to these red dots over here next. There's quite a lot of enemies around here. Just carve our way through them. R2 does that then for him then. That's cool to know. And while it's gone, you can still punch. That's neat. Certainly have a lot of enemies spawning here. Seems like it might actually be infinite, I'm not sure though, we'll see. Getting kind of tired of how many enemies are spawning there, but oh, come on. It seems like they're only spawning in certain spots, actually. So it might be that this is just now this spot's turn clear these enemies here. We'll see how things go from there. Oh, there's a... Oh, that's cool. A lion spirit running around now. I did that. So I figured out how to make the magic happen. That's actually pretty cool. For clearing everything out, looks like we've got a monster card. Let's go check it, shall we? Okay, that's how you can control how they move as well. Let's see what monster card I've unlocked. Ooh, white lion! Probably because I summoned it, actually. That's kind of neat. And there's the world map. Not really that much use right now. I can't really see where anything really relates to, but fine. Yeah, so we just need to keep going around this big map and kill everything else. So let's go do that, shall we? Oh wow. Did that with L1 and square, I think. Some of these attacks are kind of neat, actually. I quite like this. Now these guys over here. I do quite like that you can still attack even without the weapon as well, that's kind of neat. And these crowd control moves are very useful as well. Music's finally kicking in, don't know where this was coming from before, or wasn't here rather. Unless the mini-boss is now spawned. Well, it might be the music was supposed to be playing, just wasn't because of the game being a little bit buggy, but yeah. Now the music's playing, it's a lot more interesting, it's cool. Let's see how this goes with the electrician now, shall we? Okay, that's just his normal magic attack. It stuns everything. Oh, and there's his stopping time move as well. That's actually very good. Stopping time for a decent amount of time as well, which is kind of neat. A chainsaw? What? Want to pick up the chainsaw? Oh, cool. Switch to Logan. Want to pick up that chainsaw. Grab the chainsaw, Logan. Oh, this is awesome. It's a bit slow, but that's kind of amazing. I like this a lot. This is fun. ran out very quickly, but it was fun to play with while it lasted. This game's actually quite good. It's got some interesting things going on there. I'm gonna take on this guy. And a bunch of these guys too. Ah, yeah, his R2 button, R1 button rather, is that. That's fine. That's very good for crowd control, actually. This game's fairly straightforward so far, but it's fun. Now the music's actually playing, it's got a bit more going for it too. I wonder how many more enemies there are out here though. Kind of curious if the difficulty depends on that. It determines how many enemies there are in general, whether it's just a matter of luck in that case. Ah, okay, looks like the square also does the bombs then. Generally it looks like square and also both do similar things. At least for Logan, he's the explosive guy, it looks like. That enough now? Nice! Been about half an hour, so we'll see what happens beyond this gate. Cool, we've beaten that level, that's nice. Don't know how this kill thing tallying up, considering we've killed 165 monsters, not 8, but there you go. Now we're at the Rev Mev mountain path. Now we're officially learning about compatibility, that's kind of interesting. And here's a savey place, let's save, shall we? And we'll continue this next time. This is actually quite fun. Well, goodbye.